Welcome back to Dadskillz. Today we're going to be making a load of dust and a load of mess. Let's take a look.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.
Okay, if we take a look what we're going to do today, we're going to be fitting some kitchen extraction. So we've got this extractor. It's only recirculating. So up in here, it's got that old carbon filter on it, which we will be able to take out once we get this fitted. It's inside the cupboard, it goes nowhere, look. So we're going to make two holes. We're going to make one up here. Sorry, up here, from here. That'll go through there. It will go along here where all this crap is, and it'll go out of the wall over there to the outside world. When I'm in other people's houses, I tend to keep my opinions on their crap to myself, but this is my stuff and it's a load of crap, so that needs to go first, so we'll do that. Right, all that rubbish up there is gone, so you can see we're going to come up through here. And I've got some length of ducting, got one along there, we'll have a hole at the end of there, but what I have realised is, to make a hole in the top of this, my drill will be too tall, so I think I'm going to have to actually drop the whole unit out and come from underneath, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So to get an accurate measurement of where the centre is going to be, I've put my hole saw, but just balanced it in the top there, so I can get a measurement right to the middle. I'll take that measurement and then replicate that up here, and that should be the first hole done. I'm fully sheeted up, and it looks like, to get this down, I've got to take this sort of white fascia thing off. So, 2 screws this side. And then, it'll be those screws up there, and the whole thing should drop out then. Okay, that's the first one done. Okay, this is all the bits and pieces we're going to be fitting. This little louvered vent will go on the outside, brown, hopefully to match the brickwork a bit. And then we've got all sorts of pipes and ducts and 90s and all that sort of stuff. So, I've offered the tube in, and it is a tight fit. I had to open it out slightly, or try and open it out with the hole saw again. And then we've got our elbow on top, which will go straight that way at a slight angle. I need to be in that corner really, so that I don't hit the brickwork up there. I had a look at putting a 90 in here so it goes straight along the wall, but there's not enough space there to get a 90 in. A flat 90, as it were. So this will have to go that way somewhere. This is actually going to be the only visible bit when you're down in the kitchen. It's this bit you'll see, so I can cope with that. So we want to get into that corner really. We're quite close to the ceiling. And so from the floor level, yeah, you just see that over there. That's cool. And then through the wall, when we get that hole done, we'll go this bit of pipe, just to bridge the cavity, a nice clean pipe. Right, now if I can reach around the camera, I'm just gonna line my hole saw up again, because this is 102mm, this hole saw, so that's the sort of hole we want to be drilling. So that's that. I'm gonna mark the centre if I can reach. Oh, it's gonna have focus. There we go. Somewhere there. So this hole, I'm gonna SDS a pilot hole through, and then from the other side, we're gonna get a 4-inch core cutter. We're going to cut from the other side. So let's get the SDS drill in, shall we? We're ready with our SDS drill to drill through. There's a couple of reasons for doing this. So the first one is, I don't want to come even how carefully I measure from the outside in, because I might miss. And you see how close it is up there to the ceiling. So we might hit the ceiling. We still might hit the ceiling. The other thing is, you may say, if I go outside in, I'm going to blow maybe the front off a brick outside. That's fine, because we're going to cut that out anyway with a bigger hole. And all I need on the outside, you'll see in a moment, all I need is a pilot hole. That's all I'm doing it for, really, is a pilot hole. Because once I get going, the actual core cutter will guide itself anyway. So, let's make our hole, shall we? Try and keep it straight. Right, let's have a look where it came out outside. Just there, perfect. So if you imagine 2 inches either side, left and right, up and down of that, we should have plenty of room for our hole to go. Right, now we need to make the hole from outside in and see what happens. So, this is the drill we're going to use. I was actually doing a lot of these holes at one point with extractor fans in bathrooms. I haven't really done that for a while, so this has not seen some use for a good while. So it's power, it's corded, so that's fine. Got a socket there. And then these are our core drills. So 127, no, 117, yeah, perfect. That's the one we're going to go for. Haven't used that for a while. Hopefully it's okay. We go with this end to go into that chuck. That'll go on there. Then this is our little guide drill to start with. That'll pop up the end and we'll make some dust and noise. So at this point it had become clear that that drill that I'd nursed through the move and kept for that day, that special day when I was going to need it to cut some more cores out, was actually knackered. So at this point I could either have gone and bought a new drill or I could give the SDS a go. And amazingly, the 18-volt DeWALT SDS did the trick. I wouldn't use it all the time, and I wouldn't recommend using the cordless SDS anyway, but it worked. Fantastic. Got our hole to the outside world. Got our bit that fell off. That's cool. So now we are going to offer our tubing. This end, I will cork it in to hold it there, and I use corking because I need to paint the kitchen, so I can paint corking, and it won't be perfect on the coming out of the roof line. So we'll go outside and we'll mark it where it comes out, and then I can cut the tube, and the other side I'm going to brown silicone it in. We'll just mark that one there. Right, we'll take it out and we'll do a nice straight cut on it. With the tube in through the wall, all nicely done. I then cut the tube to size for the inside and got that all installed. And then I wondered what that white seal was that was left with it, and that's what it was for. It was perfect. And then I started fabricating the pipes for the inside going out through the wall. Cut all these to size, realised that I'd cut this bit a bit too small, so I had to do it again, which was fabulous. Glued it all together and glued that in the wall with some silicone. it's been a couple of days now, and so this is, that's solid, that's going nowhere, that's cool. And then this end is tight in there, and that shall remain unstuck. I think that's tight enough. So we just got to get from there to there, and unfortunately the longest piece of duct I've got is too short, just a bit too short. It's not a problem because I've got another bit and I've got a join, so I'm not going to go there, I'm going to go halfway, I reckon. Halfway, and that means I can get a slight bend in it, just a very slight bend to work into that. Then I've got a couple of things that'll go there, hold it down, obviously screwed into that. As you saw, we put these mounts on these grommets so that hopefully there won't be any vibration or anything. We shall test that in a moment. And then I've strapped this down with the cable tie in place, none of which you'll see from down below. You'll just see that bit. And I might box it in one day. I might just paint it. Don't know yet. But so all this is detachable, so I can unclip those, pull all this out, pull this out, and then I can clean it or whatever I need to do with it. So that's it. Should we turn it on and see how it goes? Cool. Fantastic. Job done. So that's great. Another Dadskillz job jobbed. Coming up on screen next, YouTube have recommended a video that they think you might enjoy, so give that a watch. Until the next one, I'll see you soon. Cheers.